Welcome, guys, to another episode of Hypixel. Today, I'm gonna give my unfiltered thoughts about an animated series called Songs of War and some news surrounding it. So, oh my. We good? Okay. So, Songs of War, for anyone unaware, was a series made by Black Plasma Studios back in 2020, late 2019. Early 2020, and it doesn't actually follow one singular character. It follows multiple, but it's set in a world called Ardonia, and it's been actually canceled as of about 2022. It got canceled, unfortunately, after the first season. And then some news came out that it would be coming back, with first a prequel called Great War, and then hopefully with a main series, even with a server actually. So I just wanted to comment on that because I've loved Songs of War. I loved it when it came out. I watched it when it initially first came out. So I figured, yeah, why not talk about it? I have nothing else to talk about, really. So, what's the harm? So, Season 1. We'll talk about Season 1 first. We'll talk about Season 1 first. And I think Season 1 is actually, like, cinema. Alright? That's my cat. I think Season 1 is cinema. I think it's an incredible piece of art. I think it's underrated. Not enough people actually know about Songs of War. I can't hit people. So we open up with this prologue. You can watch Songs of War. I'm not going to explain the entire plot in this video because that's not the purpose of it. I think Season 1 is written well. I don't think it's a perfectly written, like, series. Obviously, it's not. I don't know anything that is, honestly. But, despite that, I think it's a very strong series, right? My favorite part, by far, in Season 1, is, spoiler alert, by the way, my favorite part in Season 1 is the second Battle of Mount Velrun, when Zulius and Tyron begin to fight each other. And all the Ardoni and Voltaris are all fighting, and someone dies. Someone dies, right? I don't know. Someone probably dies at some point. And it's super entertaining because it leads directly into another battle on Mount Velrun, but this one's 150 years ago, 154 years ago. This is all by memory. I just thought I'd preface this because I might get some. How are you dead? Some individual details wrong. About 154 years ago, these two guys, the Tide Singer and the Death Singer, fought on Mount Velrun. And no one knows what happened. Both of their both of their song sets, songs are like the magic system of the world, both of their song sets were left on the peak of Velrun, and neither of their bodies could be recovered. But everybody assumed they were dead because, you know, they couldn't recover the song, or the bodies. I messed that up. They could recover the songs. So everyone just assumed, oh, they must be dead, and just, like, somewhere. So their bodies got destroyed by someone or something, or retrieved by someone or something. And the fight choreography in that scene is actually incredible. okay? It's the best animation, the best Minecraft animation I've ever seen. That's why he's too pink. He's living in the server room. What the hell? Anyways. So, thank you. That specific scene is cinema. And it leads directly into where Season 2 would be. Which is immediately after... Okay, yeah, no. By the way, Death Singer went through the portal, as did the Tide Singer. That's revealed later, though. He went through the portal. And eventually he comes across the fight that's happening on Valorant. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna fight Zulius for Tigran because he's a little bitch. Just I love Tigran, bro. And then that leads into why am I opening everything for these guys, for these chuds, bro? And then that leads into Zulius and Tigran. Not Tigran, Zulius and the Death Singer. His name is Ingressus, by the way. It leads into them fighting. On the mountaintop. And obviously Zulius dies. The Death Singer, Ingressus, is the best fighter of all time, bar none. Right? So no one was able to escape him or defeat him in battle. Or even match him, really, except for the Tide Singer, whose name's Achillean. Wow, yeah. You think that means Achilles, guys? But yeah, so naturally Zulius loses. And now this leads me into the critique of the reboot. Right? The reboot, everybody has these fantastical ideas of Zulius escaping the Death Singer and not dying, which I think that's absurd. I think that's so dumb, because the whole point of the Death Singer is that he is this insane warrior who no one can escape or beat, and then Zulius, a unimportant character, doesn't defeat him, but he escapes. He doesn't even have okay, so Mobilium songs are the songs that you use to move. They assist in movement. Zulius doesn't have one. And somehow, he still escapes the Death Singer and an army of a clan of Voltaris. Can I aim? And he escapes a clan of Voltaris completely unmolested. That's in one of the rewrites. That's in CK Voltaris' rewrite. I love... CK's a great writer. I hate that part, though. Aside from that, I think CK is a pretty good writer. Right? But why would Zulius live? I don't like that plot point. Whatever. Anyways. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the new development team, the new writing team, will side with CK on that, because they think that everything the previous director did is terrible, because he was a terrible person, to be fair. But aside from that, they just think everything he did was terrible, including the writing of Songs of War. Which I just disagree. I think the story, obviously the dialogue can use some work, but it had not been polished. Or it doesn't seem like it's been polished. It might have been polished. It might literally just be the worst written script of all time. Right? But I prefer to think it would have eventually been polished and it would have been re-voiced. Because I think the current script, the only issue is dialogue. The rest of the story is just good, in my opinion. And of course, my opinion doesn't matter that much. I'm not on a writing team, any writing team. There are a few fan projects, which I wish I could help with, but I just don't have the I don't have the skills required to help on fan projects of this. There are fan projects produced by a few studios. There's What If by Fallout. There are a few projects by that it's one little studio. Fuck, some Nordic name. I don't know, but they're making a ton of smaller projects. Like, on like Casting Call Club, I see a ton of their stuff posted. Like, I think one of them's called like New Age or something. I think that's also the name of the server that's coming out, funnily enough. Yo, this guy blows. Yeah, I think that's also the name of the server, the official Songs of War server that's coming out. But that's like, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I think that's cool. I think that the fan projects, I really love that the community is doing this, because I think Songs of War is just a universe that can be expanded by the fans. It's a cool universe. I wish there were more fan projects, but there just unfortunately are not. And it is like hella unfortunate, because it's such a cool. I love the concept of the Ardoni as a species. They're just so cool. Like, the whole songs, like, it's just great. Like, I love it. I'm such a good Samaritan, bro. Oh, shit. I'm so, like, and I love that these fan projects happen. I love that CK did her rewrites. I just think some parts of it aren't great. And I've got to be honest, I hate to say it, I just don't really have faith in the new team. I haven't seen their work, so that can obviously be shifted pretty easily. But other than that, I'm sorry, I just don't have faith. I just don't. I wish I could say I trust that new team to write the world perfectly, but I just don't. It is their world now, so whatever they do right is perfect. It is not perfect. It's perfectly in world, but I just wish there were other means, you know? Someone keeps pinging me. Okay. Anyways, now that the pinging is over. Now that the pinging is over, I've gone on Do Not Disturb. I hope you guys can't hear the ping, because that'd be, like, annoying. But, hi, Silver. As I was saying, sorry, before I was rudely interrupted by this Discord chud. Yeah, I think the new rewrite team, I don't trust them. I've seen messages, I've seen everything they've been saying. It looks fine, but it also looks like they're going to become like Disney. You know, I feel like there's going to be a message that was not originally intended, that's just written into the script for little to no reason. And, like, I feel like he was a terrible person, Arbiter, but it is still, he knows what the universe was supposed to be. He made the universe. Can I stop alt-tabbing, bro? I keep trying to shift and, go in F5, and it keeps alt-tabbing me. I don't know why. I am complaining. I was gonna say I'm not complaining, but I very much am. I wish that didn't happen. But anyways. I think the new rewrite team, I think they can be good. Holy shit. I think that they can be good. But I just don't know. I'll wait for their content to actually critique anything they do, obviously. But aside from that, that's just my view on this whole reboot. So, yeah. Oh, the fan projects. I want to talk more about those. One of the fan projects, Songs of War What If, I think it's like not sponsored, but I think it's supported by the actual like Squared Media. Black Plasma Studios renamed Squared Media, by the way. Just side note, I think I referred to them as Black Plasma Studios earlier, so I figured I'd clear that up in case it wasn't obvious. But anyways, I think that it is, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's like endorsed by Squared Media, which would be epic, honestly. It's epic that a fan project is actually supported by the original creator. And I don't know if they do that for... Hold on, I'm just gonna look up the studio name after this round. I'm gonna go up here and look up the studio name. Okay, it's Akraheim. Akraheim, and they're making New Age, The Thicket, and... what is that? The Alchemist. The Alchemist. I don't think they're endorsed by Squared Media, but it'd be really cool if they were, because I think, I've seen their characters, obviously, because I've looked at the casting calls. I think they have really cool character concepts. I'm pretty sure they're working on an actual thing. I don't know. I've never talked to the actual directors before. I don't even know who the directors are, honestly. But to Fallout or Akraheim, that's why I'm saying plural. I don't know who the directors of either of those are. God, why am I lagging? Miserably, actually. Hold on. Oh, not bad. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't think it's endorsed by Squared Media. I wish it were, but obviously I have no say. I'm not a Squared Media exec or anything even remotely close to it, but I just think it'd be so cool because fan projects that are endorsed by the actual creators are always better than the alternative, which is, you know, not endorsed by the creators. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I'm gonna guess that I'm pretty alone in my opinion. And I don't really blame them, honestly. I don't blame people who disagree with me, because it's an opinion. Opinions are supposed to be disagreed with. We're getting off topic here. I'm talking about Songs of War. Yeah, I think whether or not they endorse it, I think it'd be really cool if they just commented about it, if they talked about all the fan projects, you know? But again, that's not really my place. I should really start scripting my videos, because I lost my train of thought like 4 times, which is kind of a problem. Dude, stop fucking dying. Which is kind of a problem. But yeah, this video obviously not about Greek mythology, but I think Songs of War Songs of War is obviously not Greek mythology. What was that sound? I think it was in the game. It's obviously not Greek mythology, but I think it shares a lot of not themes. It's not. It shares a tone. It shares a tone with Greek mythology, so I think it's good enough to cover on this channel. But yeah, other than that, I've got nothing else to say to you. Gaba, I'm gonna finish this game actually. I'm winning. I could rewatch it on the channel as like a reaction, but I hate reactors, so I don't know about that one. Uh-oh. How am I alive? Holy shit. How am I alive, bro? How am I so good at zombies, but I'm so bad at PvP? Like, I don't know if y'all saw. I'm bad. I am bad at PvP, bro. Silver, what are you doing? He's on top of a TV tray. Not a TV tray, but like just a tray in my room. And I don't know why he's doing that. Silver's my cat. If that wasn't clear. Because what other animal... What is this? Because what other animal, like, does that? Not dogs, that's for damn sure. Y'all like the keyboard sounds? This is entertaining. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh, I have to go save a guy. Because of course I do. I'm basically just a team medic. They suck. My team blows. Don't worry, I got y'all. Why do I keep saving them? I'm trying to end the game. Oh well. I'm just being a good teammate, like I always am. I gotta stop. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. I'm so out of ammo, actually. Shit. I need people to be alive. Oh, that's game. I guarantee that's game.
Oh, it's not game. Oh, it is game. That guy. GG.
Oh.
That was fun. That was fun. But I can finally end the video. Bye-bye.